What is up, guys? Patrick here from work. Thought it'd be cool to do a quick review. Not a review, actually. We're going to be talking about the Oscar list that has come up today. We're going to go through the list of nominees and just pick who I think is going to be my favorite, my front runners, and just kind of discuss some of these. I'm really excited. Let's dig in. So the first one up I see is for Best Picture we've got Arrival, Fences, Hacksaw Ridge, Hell or High Water, Hidden Figures, La La Land, Lion, Manchester by the Sea, or Moonlight. And with this, I really have to say Best Picture belongs to La La Land. I actually, maybe not. That's the thing. I think this year they did a really good job with the awards. Between Moonlight and La La Land, I would say for Best Picture, they both were incredibly well done. And La La Land may have more of the popular vote because it was streamed to other theaters more than say Moonlight was. But I would say Moonlight is close to a perfect movie, while La La Land has some flaws. So that's where I would go by saying the Best Picture deserves to be Moonlight. For Best Director, I'm just going to put this up on the screen so you can see, and I'll just talk about who I would like to see in this. For Best Director, I mean, Damien Chazelle, having this be his second film at 32 years old is incredible enough, let alone that he's getting Oscar nominations for it for Best Director. I think him, and also, again, with Barry Jenkins, he's coming out of a 10-year retirement to make his movie, a movie which is highly regarded, and in a lot of ways, I think could be better than La La Land. However, I'm going to give the slight edge to Damien Chazelle for La La Land just because I really love this guy. He's one of the reasons that I started reviewing film, and I want him to win. I think La La Land was awesome, but there are so many other people. Mel Gibson for Hacksaw Ridge is a pretty big deal for him to be accepted back into Hollywood, especially because it seems like they've more forgiven him for a lot of you know. And so that so this is good. Yeah, it's weird not editing this. I'm just gonna put it out. So I hope this works. Denis Villeneuve for Arrival, Kenneth Lonergan, they all did a great job, but I think again it's going to come down between Chazelle and Jenkins for this. Best Actor definitely is going to have to go to Casey Affleck for Manchester by the Sea. I think he did a terrific job, and it's one where after you leave the movie was set up really for him to win Best Actor. I know it has a story and everything, but with his performance and the way that he was able to portray his character was so well done. I would say that if Ryan Gosling wins, it would most likely be because Emma Stone had won. I don't think his performance was nearly as strong as Emma Stone's, but I can understand wanting to keep them coupled together. Denzel Washington did a really great job as well. As far as the rest, a pretty big surprise to see Viggo Mortensen nominated. That's really good. Uh, yeah, that's all I'd say for Best Actor. With Best Actress, Emma Stone is going to hands down win. There's not much to cover for that. I just think she's going to win this one. But they've got Natalie Portman for Jackie, Meryl Streep, of course, because she's got to be nominated and everything. Isabel Huppert for Elle, and Ruth Negga from Loving. And keep in mind, a lot of these I haven't seen, like Florence Foster Jenkins, Jackie, Elle, Loving, everything except for Emma Stone's. It looks like. But yeah, I think Emma Stone's got this in the bag. I think she did a really breathtakingly real performance in La La Land, and I hope she gets the award for this. For supporting actor, we have Mahershala Ali for Moonlight, Jeff Bridges, Dev Patel, Lucas Hedges from Manchester, and I think the winner for me, or at least the one that I'm going to bet my money on, is Michael Shannon for Nocturnal Animals. Nocturnal Animals does not really have a lot of presence in these nominations, and Michael Shannon was the best part of that movie. So I'm hoping that they're able to give some type of credit to the film through Michael Shannon's performance being so good. Let's see. For supporting actress, I mean, we got Viola Davis from Fences, Michelle Williams, Manchester. Both I've seen, both fantastic. Naomi Harris in Moonlight, Nicole Kidman in Lion, which I haven't seen, and Octavia Spencer in Hidden Figures, which I haven't seen, but I will be seeing soon. I've heard a lot of great things about Hidden Figures. But for this, based on everything that I've seen, I would go for Viola Davis and her performance in Fences. It was a great film it was a really good film until Viola Davis came in and made it a great film. And that's all due to her acting, her performance. One of the best scenes of the year was with her and Denzel Washington. So really good. I hope she gets it. Adapted screenplay. You know, we're going to skip some of these. We don't need to go through the screenplays. Animated feature, though. This is interesting. It's missing some, wouldn't you say? Zootopia, Kubo, The Red Turtle, My Life as a Zucchini, and Moana. I mean, if they're going to do anything that had zucchinis in it, I would go Sausage Party with that. And they're missing Your Name, they're missing Boy and the Beast, and yeah, I mean, it's cool to see Moana. I'm hoping that Moana will win out of these, maybe possibly Kubo. However, they are missing some of the big animated features that did so well. Film editing, I mean, I would say with editing, eh, probably between Hacksaw Ridge and La La Land. I think Hacksaw Ridge is really a big contender for this. Even though it's not technically my favorite, I do think that all of the performances and the directing was really well done in that. And how they were able to blend both sides of the same idea for Hacksaw Ridge was really cool. Original score, I want La La Land to win. That's really all that I think, aside from visual effects, which between Jungle Book, Rogue One, Kubo, Doctor Strange, and Deepwater, I would probably say Jungle Book was the one that surprised and shocked me the most. Breathtaking looking animals, and the way that they made everything a blue screen except for the main actor was really cool. And yeah, that's about all we've got for this. This is good. I hope this isn't too long of a video. I just wanted to get this out to talk about the Oscars. It's one of my favorite times of the year. We're going to have a party. We're going to celebrate for this. And yeah, I'm going to keep putting out reviews for these. Tell me what you would like me to cover and get reviewed for the channel for these. I really want to try to make as many of these as I can before the Oscars happen. I have seen Fences. I have seen Nocturnal Animals. I have seen a few of these that haven't gotten reviews out, so please leave it in the comments which one you'd like to see, and what are your predictions for this year. I think this is actually really good as far as being able to get every movie in some way represented, aside from Silence, but I don't know what to say about that. That's crazy. Silence really isn't in it at all, actually. Huh. Weird. And Amy Adams is she ever going to get an Oscar? She kind of is going to earn it soon, right? Kind of the way Leo DiCaprio did. Oh, we'll see. So that is it, guys. That is my look at the Oscar 2017 nominees. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I'm slouching. This is work, right? Yeah. So thank you for watching, and I will see you at the next review.